What's up, guys? Decided to blog on this fast that I'm going on. I am going on the Daniel diet uh, while I'm peeling shrimp, but these are for my daughters and my wife to eat dinner tonight. But I've decided to do the Daniel fast, and if you're not familiar with that is the fast that was laid out by the prophet Daniel in Old Testament, and basically it consists of no meat, uh, pretty much no sweets, no processed sugars, and he actually did two fasts. He did one for 10 days and he did one for 21 days. Essentially, that being it. If it's not plant based, if it didn't come from a seed, then you can't eat it. And I'm actually on day two. First day was yesterday, and I'm just hoping for spiritual growth. I'm at a road in my life where I need to make a couple of decisions, so I'm asking for discernment. And I thought, what better way to do that than just to draw closer to God and figuring out what He's telling me to do. Definitely. So, and I will say I've packed on a couple pounds. LOL. People tell me that is married weight, and if it is, then I am definitely married, newly married. But yeah, I hope for just spiritual clarity. Cleanse my body of toxins. Just try to get a little bit healthier with it. And right now, I'm really big on fajitas. Again, I don't know if it's going to be for 10 days or 21 days. It kind of where the spirit leads me. If I don't feel like I've drawn as close to God as I want to, I'll continue it. But we're going to shoot for 10 days and just. I started a devotional dedicated to the book of Daniel. I start my day with prayer. Well, I start every day with prayer, no matter what. But I've picked out a couple of moments in every day where I will just rely on prayer and just have a quiet time. Not long, like 30 minutes of just meditation and prayer and clarity and figuring it out. And actually, I kind of combine that with like a short workout of just push-ups, not necessarily the gym, but push-ups. You hear my daughters in the back, so I'll let you know how that goes. And I'm kind of just blogging this for my own self-awareness and see my spiritual growth within these 10 days, 10 to 21 days depending, and we'll see what happens. I bought a lot of vegetables, and it is expensive to eat healthy, but bought a lot of green peppers, a lot of onions, my favorite actually. Bought a lot of mushrooms to replace the meat or the burger. My wife actually had some black bean veggie burgers. She actually goes on and off depending on how she feels as far as meat and vegetarianism, if that's a thing. So that's kind of where I'm at with that dynamic. But yeah, the hardest thing for me is actually going to be to cut out sodas and cut out processed sugars like table sugar and just sugar in general, unless it's from the cane sugar, I guess. I'm allowing myself to have like cane sugar, but only in small doses. Like I'm not putting it in all my drinks and having sugary drinks. I'm more so. I did buy a lot of fruit, and what I did today, I started lemon juice and honey, and just mixing that around with some mulberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries, and just eating that for a light breakfast. And I also got some Triscuits as wheat. Got some Ezekiel bread, and just seeing where it this takes me. I've never. Usually when I fast, I've done intermittent fasting. As I've learned through my faith journey, I've gotten used to intermittent fasting. So I don't necessarily think I've grown in that aspect of my life, because I feel like I did as when I first started doing intermittent fasting, but now I'm just accustomed to it that I do it in my everyday. So I'm not necessarily giving anything up to grow closer to God. So in that retrospect, I'm not really gaining or growing in my faith with God. So switching it up. This is my wife. Huh? Oh, I'm gonna blog my journey for my own personal reflection period, and I'm telling my future viewers what it's gonna be like.
Oh.
You want to get seen on the camera?
No.
She's very beautiful. If I move just that way, you can see. She don't want to be seen. But that's the layout of my eating plan and what I do. Prayer 3 to 4 times a day. Sugar seems to be my weakness right now because some sugar and Kool-Aid is calling my name and soda. But
you can do it, baby.
She just said, "You can do it, baby." She doesn't sound that nice normally. But it's all good. I threw some shade. But I'm going to vlog every day just to see how it goes. And that's it.